Alright, everybody, good evening. How are we all? I hope everyone enjoyed their work week. Big week of coronavirus out there in the world. Shit's like popped off this week. Absolutely popped off. Where are we? We're in Nibelheim, actually. Mount Nibel area. Take your pick how you say it, doesn't matter. It's all the same spot. I do believe, I remember we stepped just out of town, and now we're here. We've got a lot to do. A lot to do tonight, folks. We kind of want to, let's go have a look around. Well, everyone wants to stop, have a chat. I thought someone said this town burnt down. That was me, Cloud. Cloud said that. You trying to fool us? Looks pretty unburnt to me. I'm not lying. I swear. I remember the intense heat of the flames. Alright. No more conversation. Done. How we going? We're almost fully healed. Yuffie needs a bit. That's cool, that's cool. Now we've got some hard stuff. Hard stuff tonight. Man in a black cape. He has a tattoo number 6. He has something. Yoink. We must go to reunion. So all the people, all the townspeople in this filthy little town have now become wrapped up in black coats, black robes, and with that, they've all turned into some sort of sleepy zombie sort of state, except this guy. We'll just have 100? Yeah, no, let's get fully healed up before we kick off on our epic adventure for this evening. I want to try and get all the way through the end of Disc 1 tonight, so I'm going to try and whip through as quick as I can, but also not silly quick. Like, I'm not going to skip things. I might skip through a bit of dialogue, blah 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 over the top of it. But that's more or less it. So we're going to run around this town. Nothing else in here. Let's just go door to door like a vacuum cleaner salesman. We go looking around. Obviously, you didn't want to say anything. 28, 16, 13, 3. I don't think we need any of that. I'm not actually sure we need anything in this town at all. Nice town, huh? We've been in business here a long time. You're lying. Do you have anything to do with this town? How about being born and raised here? Yeah. I was here until I was 14. I don't remember you. It's not nice to lie. Oh, so here we're starting to get the first glance of Cloud falling apart. We find a man with the 12 tattoo. We'll roll him as well. So all these guys are sort of getting possessed. They seem possessed possibly by Sephiroth. Is the dog possessed? No, he meow, meow. We run down here. Who's in here? This is Cloud's old house. No, it's not. It's just a house. Ooh. They've got a person in a black robe. And a baby person in a black robe. Cloud's fed up with this already. Reunion. All these people have been out of high school too long. So they're not liking the looks of things. But also, you're starting to get a little bit of a glimpse that Cloud might not know what he's talking about. Could be a thing. So we're going to go into Tifa's house, which you presume this could be one of Tifa's parents. Or just someone living in her house. Or both parents, possibly. I like how we talk to these people and we see that, yeah, they're poor, unfortunate souls that are suffering some sort of affliction. And then we steal whatever they're holding. We'll just roll them. We'll take it out of their pockets. They're not going to mind. They're mindless zombies. Oh, there's one up the back here. Platinum Fist. That's what we want. That's a Tifa weapon. And here, got any more orthopedic underwears? I don't think so. I don't really want to jam on the piano this time around. Not yet, anyway. That's for later on. Now we're going to run next door to... This is Cloud's old house. So this should be where Cloud's mother is. There's a lady here. What is it? I kind of want to hear her story. Because clearly she's not my mother. It says, I lived in this house until I was 14. No, this town was burned down. You're sick saying such things. Get out of here. So, obviously nobody in the town remembers Cloud. And the town's not burnt down. So, let's talk to these guys. There's a few things that, from here, the story continues. I should be going, obviously, up the mountain where I did before. However, we actually want to go into the mansion. Ooh, because we're trying to find the other hidden character, the next hidden character. I must get rid of all those that stand in the way of my research, even that one from the Turks. Ooh, I better. What am I trying to do, as a matter of fact? I scientifically altered him and put him to sleep in the basement. If you want to find him, search the area. But this is merely a game I thought of. It is not necessary for you to participate if you don't want to. There seems to be another letter. We'll read that one as well. I moved the dial in the safe carefully. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of clues there as to how to open the safe. In the interest of time, I'm not going to play this game because I already know the combination to the safe. It doesn't change. What have we got? Manipulate. 2 enemy skills. Beautiful. We kind of want to find an enemy on level 2 or level 1. Let's see how we go. We're looking for an enemy that looks not like a pendulum. We definitely don't want this pendulum guy. We want to beat this thing and get out of dodge. What we do want to find is an enemy that looks like the Scales of Justice. And it should be around about 2nd floor. Really not doing anywhere near the damage that I thought I would be. And I'm not sure if Yuffie's pinwheel is a long-range weapon. Oh, but she has throw anyway, so that shouldn't matter. As long as we're still leveling up, I'm happy. I'm okay. There's a few things here. I actually don't know if we can get Vincent first. Let's go have a look down the basement. Oh, hello. Magic source. Always use your sources. Straight up. Raises magic power. I think I can give that to Beret because he's my magic guy. Now if we find the Scales of Justice, and this is not them, I'm pretty sure these guys hurt a lot too. The Scales of Justice, we want, they're actually called Jersey, but we want to use our Manipulate to get an enemy skill from them. We don't need any swings and misses, Cloud. Hit your target. This funny breath is a pain because, as you can see now, Cloud's just sort of spinning around. And when he spins around, he's going to attack my team. I'm not really keen on that at all because that sort of thing happens. And that sort of thing. And you end up almost killing your own team. So I kind of got to figure out how I get out of here. Obviously there's a runaway trigger in the original PlayStation, but good old Xbox control kind of messes with that. I'm just going to have to do nothing with Barret. Oh no, he auto attacks. Barret could kill my team. Ah, that stopped him. Excellent. Oh, you can't use magic though. That's bad times. So we're going to go down to the basement. We're going to try and find Vincent and see if we can get him out, which I'm not actually sure we can yet. But I think we actually have to go and kill a big boss. A big boss that scares me because he's the toughest boss in the game for this point in the game. Effectively, he's Now I've got strats, I've got tactics, but whether or not I win the fight or not determines whether or not I have to come back from a save file. Who's the boss, Nick Bate? The boss is called the Lost Number. And he actually looks really cool. A good looking boss. He's half purple, and he's half orange. And basically one side, I think the orange side is the magic side, and the purple side is the physical side. And because he got 7,000 HP, you've got to hit him when you get halfway. So the hit that takes from 3,499 to 3,500 damage off him, depending on if that's physical or magical, depends how he splits. He becomes the other one. So what we want to do, he's actually got really devastating physical attack after he splits. So we want to hit him for that 3,500. We want to hit him with magic, so that he becomes all magical and only casts magic on us, which is the weaker attack. And then we just pound into him with physical because he becomes weak to physical attacks. And yeah, Ruby weapon is very scary. Very, very scary. You kind of need to play the game a lot and manipulate it with a very funky tactic to be able to beat Ruby. It involves essentially setting up a chain of materia so that once you cast, you've got to get the first hit, and you cast a spell, and then your other characters mimic you, and then they do it 4 times over, and it becomes a whole thing. But really, Ruby should be beaten in about 3 or 4 rounds of combat. But by then you're doing tons. I think it's got like 1,000,000 HP. So in 3 or 4 rounds of combat, you're doing like 300,000-400,000 damage per round. And you've got to set it up in such a way that Ruby basically gets frozen for I think 2 or 3 of those rounds. If it gets any more than like 3 attacks off, you're dead. It's just wiped out. I don't know how anyone would, obviously someone did, but I don't know how I would ever beat Ruby without some sort of strategy guide. I don't have it in me to try that fight so many times to work out that sort of combination. I'll freely admit that. This thing is absolutely devastating me. In fact, just regular enemies in here are smashing me. I may be too low level for this mansion at the moment, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm also not really healing during fights. I'm just taking common enemies as if they're common enemies. I kind of want Grease Lightning instead of healing my own team. I want Barrett to just heal. And I think this thing should be on the verge of death. Not with 90, it's not. It's mimicking magic, Lost Number. Surely it's susceptible to magic. Let's find out. Well, if this doesn't hit Barrett, it's going to kill whoever it does land on. And yeah, there goes Yuffie. Bio missed. That's bad times all around. I just want to get out of this fight so I can go see if I can get Vincent and then go back up to fight Magic Number. Lost Number. If I die here, then I'm just going to run straight back and go straight to Lost Number. See what happens. Oh, Yang's happy. Alright. Good for Yang. I'm not happy. Gotta obliterate me. Well, at least I can cure 2 my team. Ooh. So many hits. This thing's obviously well resistant to physical attacks. Now I'm all healed up. Let's get rid of it. I'm gonna have to use a tent or something to rest just so I can fight the boss. burning through. Oh, actually, I'm not that bad. I've used one whole thing. Cloud doesn't even have any magic to use on this. Alright, there goes one side. Wow. This has got to be Yin. Or Yang. And now, I hope he's sad. Oh, Yang's excited. Well, that's the very opposite of sad. This is the slowest fight I've encountered in this game. Just the absolute slowest. So much for wanting to move fast through this evening's stream. Oh, come on. I gotta just like play around with button combos to see what it is to run away, because I really love to run away from this fight. It is just burning time. I'm gonna fall asleep. Just get frustrated and fall asleep. It attacks so often. What the hell? I know what I could cast. Alright, now it's getting hurt by physical attacks. It's gonna go down. Come on. As long as it stops like flopping around like a zombie. This thing's mental. Go down. I just did 500 damage in 2 hits. Better than the 80 something or 40 something that they were doing before. But yeah, okay, this is going to be sort of what the boss is like. The boss should go down way faster because it doesn't just stand there flopping backwards and forwards. Suicide. That doesn't sound good at all. What a terrible fight. Good lord. Wasn't even that rewarding either. Okay. Let's magic myself back into health. And a cure 1 Barret. He's going to need a thingo-majig. That bad boy. Alright, let's just hope we don't run into one of them again. We can't get into Vincent. That's what I thought. What a waste of time. Now we're going straight up to fight the boss. We're just going to YOLO straight in. Balls and all. So now we're back to normal enemies. We're not down to these silly dungeon enemies that absolutely, I don't know, like cell dwellers. That's what they are. I'm going to use my limit break. Yeah. I've got to get past this into the next round of limit breaks for Barret. He's the only one who... I managed to get reds. No, I didn't. I managed to get a lot more limit breaks with like Yuffie, who has only been around in the last stream, or the one before that, at the end of it. But Barret's been here since the start, and he's still not gained his 3rd limit break. That's annoying. Speak of the devil. Let's switch that over now. So we're going to go limit, set limit level 2. Beautiful. The little things like that, when I question the universe, and it gives me what I expect from sort of tracking the game mechanics a little bit, just restores my faith. Makes me feel like I'm having a good game, instead of this is going to be one of those nights kind of game. Yeah, you see, it always makes me feel like Alice in Wonderland. Oh no. Oh, now I got 2 of them. What? Yuffie attacked Cloud, and it took Yuffie's health. So that's interesting. At least there's other enemies to hit me and break me out of it this time. Before, when there were three pumpkins, whoa, or 4 pumpkins, it's just impossible to get a hit in. Let's just do a heal. Trying to conserve a little bit of MP for the next boss. I should build up my limit breaks before going into this next fight. But I'm unlikely to follow that advice. What we are going to do, we're going to go in there, we're going to poison it, then we're going to put big guard on ourselves, and then we're just going to let it absolutely have it with the magical attacks. Absolutely just have at it. What's in here? Ooh, enemy launcher. I believe that might be for Barrett. But it's worse. And I can hold one more materia, but they're not linked. What's his... No, why? Why would I do that? Right. What have I got here? 30. So we're going right first. We're going 36, 10, 59, 97. I can't overshoot. So we're going to go 36. Don't overshoot. 36. 10. 59. 97. Wow. Oh, that timer is quick. That's really quick. The biggest challenge in the game so far is opening a door. Alright. Let's do this again. 36. 2, 3. 10. 59. 97. Here we go. Let's see how badly I mess this up. Look how cool this boss looks. He's just absolutely so cool. And just started the thing by smashing me. The Barrett can just fire up on that. What do we want here? We need a big guard. We need to protect ourselves. I'm going to chuck a blade beam in there just because I've got the limit break. Yeah, so now our barrier is going to go up and provide us a little bit more protection. Even though we're in the back row, this thing's still doing 500 damage. That means if we're up front, you could easily insta-kill Cloud. And that's just not on. We're not doing that. I'm going to just potion Cloud. Bolt to this big fella. Well, okay, he's got nothing else. Let's do something else. Let's give him the old Aqualung. See what happens. Oh, 700 damage. It's better than the fire, that's for sure. Let's put another Aqualung on him. He does not like that. Summon. What am I doing? Let's get big boy in here. Titan. Flip him up. Make him real uncomfortable. Anger of the land. Just going to start burning potions. Oh, he's not even the same size as the Lost Number. But he can flip him. And then unflip him. But, you know, whatever. We might... Oh no, let's not. Let's not. Did I see... Or did I not? He's transformed. His purple's gone. Alright. Purple gone. Time for a big cure 2 on my team. Yuffie can limit him out. And so now that we've done the 3,500. And now he's got a resilience to magic attacks. And he's gets damaged by physical. Wow. Wow. Nick, I hope you were watching that. Because that was supposed to be an incredibly hard fight. And I ripped him apart. 2 levels, Cosmo Memory. Oh yeah. So now we're going to get Odin and the key to the basement. Odin is the man. Let's do a bit of a switch out here. No, Ifrit's really good. Ramu, Titan. It's about time we retire Mog. Sorry, Mog. Odin's going to come in for that. How's our health going? Health is looking good. Our magic is not. I do not want to mess around with being short on magic if we encounter another one of those damn zombie things downstairs. Yeah, blitzed it. I might actually highlight that whole fight if I, survive these 4 pumpkin heads. They're like shuttlecocks with a pumpkin balloon stuck on top. Oh, they missed? Well, it missed. There's 2 more to attack. I don't think Cloud's spinning. He's just confused. Curses. Curses is fine. Just means I can only attack. That's all I really want to do, because my team hits so damn hard. They're all beefcake now, especially after that fight. Feeling good. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to go lost number. Now we're going to go get Vincent. And then we're going to go take off up a mountain. That's the side quest for the last hidden character, or the non-essential character. There's only Vincent and Yalfi that you can bypass. Obviously we got Yalfi, we're using her in our main party. And that was a ton of experience. I actually like those pumpkin head things now because they level me up like a madman. So now we've got the basement key. We're going to go down. We're going to see Vincent. Now, for anyone who doesn't know who Vincent Valentine is, I don't know if you'd say he's from... I think he actually did originate in the games, the Dirge of Cerberus. Not the Scourge. And he's been around like Final Fantasies as far as like Crisis Core and possibly Disgaea as well. As he's a bit of a staple across the Final Fantasy universe. He's one of the few in this game that actually come from other games as well. Not wholly and solely Final Fantasy VII. We're going to pick him up just because I'm a little bit of a completionist. In fact, what we will get to tonight, even if I have a slow run, we should get back to Gold Saucer Part 2, which is where the date scene happens. And that's what we want to see. If I manage to manipulate the mechanics enough to take Barrett on a date instead of one of the girls. Oh, yeah. Now we're in. So, I don't know why everyone else's bones. Would to wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? Sadly, Vincent is not a strong character, so I won't be using him. I don't know you. You must leave. You are having a nightmare. Man, you really were having a bad dream. Even I feel bad. A nightmare? My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. Ugh. You can say that again. Talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? Vincent is... I don't know, he's a cool character. I like using him in previous games, except his limit breaks suck. They're his Achilles heel. Like everyone else, they have limit breaks that when you build them up, you use them and you win fights. They turn the tides. They make it in your favor, and you're going to have a chance of really win. That's what you want. You want to build your limit breaks, get the ultimate limit break. But Vincent's are just terrible because he transforms into like the Geiger Beast, like a werewolf kind of thing, and he doesn't change back. And Geiger, I think it's Geiger Beast. Geiger Beast form does like fire attacks, and you come up to a lot of areas in the game where fire heals the enemy. You don't want that. You don't want that. And so when you get stuck with Vincent in his Geiger Beast form, he starts hurting everything with fire. It can make it really hard to win some of the later fights. So we're finding out a whole bunch of exposition here around Vincent. He's talking about Sephiroth. They both know Sephiroth. He was born for a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucretia. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I left the one I loved, the one I respected most. Face the worst. Okay, boring story number one. Vincent's just like, ugh. I don't know how he can telekinesis the door, but I blame Yuffie. She's a big mouth. She's a pain in the butt sometimes. I don't think we have anything else to do in this mansion. So now we know Vincent's name. He's not actually in the party yet. I believe we just leave. And he wants to come along with us. So yeah, that's good. I don't know if, when, where, how, why we're going to get into it, because it's kind of a Vincent side quest that I'm not using Vincent in this game, so I might not bother doing. But what he was saying is, prior to Professor Hojo, who kidnapped Eris and was doing the Red 13 experiments, etc., that we went through in probably the first stream or two, his predecessor was Professor Gast, and he had a lab assistant named Lucretia, who Vincent fell in love with. Vincent used to be one of the Turks, along with Reno, Rude, Elena, and Singh. And he fell in love with Lucretia. Oh no. It's alright, it's just more bats. Just more bats. False alarm. And I don't know if Lucretia's still alive. I have a feeling she is. And we find her in a side quest, or we find where she was prior to dying. Again, a bit iffy on the details. The last time I ran this game was 6 years ago. So once we're out of this fight, I'm just going to do a nice little cure on Cloud, who's gaining HP at a staggering rate. Staggering rate. Pretty sure when we started tonight, he could only handle, or he maxed out at 1000 HP. And now, he's up to like 1200. I don't know why I just keep running around. There's a massive amount of enemies. Oh, I don't want this thing. I don't want this thing. Let's just summon. Let's summon Odin. Let's do that. Because Odin's awesome. And Aqualung really hurt stuff before. I'm going to use magic instead of physical attacks this time, because this thing just took forever to kill before. And a summon and Aqualung should do a ton of damage. That's more or less what I killed the boss with. How cool Odin is. Six-legged horse, this massive purple lance that glows. The horns on him, the cape. Yeah. Way better than Marvel's Odin. Way better. Sorry, Anthony Hopkins. And it landed. And this thing's still standing. Ish. It just like freezes the ATB meter while he gets excited. Ooh. He's all excited about being nailed with a giant spear from Odin. So I'm kind of at the point now where I'm going to beat this thing. I'm going to try and talk to Vincent one more time. And if he doesn't like me, I'm just going to leave. He might chase me down the hallway. I might have been on the cusp of getting him a moment ago and foolishly turned around. It's like FOMO. Fear of missing out on a character that you're not even going to use. This thing's still casting magic on me. Good lord, man. Leave me alone. If by some miracle anyone from Square Enix ever sees this video, do not put this enemy in the remake. I know you still get to run around and like fight more or less real time. You don't have this well, you do have the ATB bar, but you don't have turn-based standing status around. But that enemy's still bad. Just bad. You can't have an individual enemy be that damn hard. Okay, let me sleep. Fine, I'll let you sleep, alright, buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Half an hour in and... Oh, there it is. Oh, my word. I must have been 2 steps off hitting that box earlier. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? I don't know. But we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. Alright, I've decided to go with you. Huh? Oh, great, just what I needed. Being a former Turk, I may be of help. I don't know why every Turk that we've come across thus far has been a pushover. I don't think they're very good at their job. So I can only assume that Vincent was never very good at his job, which kind of fits with how his limit break doesn't do any good to actually win you fights. So, yeah, you know, I'm pretty good. Okay, well, we were going really fast, and now we've gone kind of slow. I'm actually going to go back to the inn in town, because as soon as we're out of this damn mansion, there's, we're going to go for a long trek. I don't want to have to be worrying about resources and this and that, so... And plus, some of these enemies are giving us hundreds and hundreds of gil. So we're just going to go back to town, spend 100 gil, have a nap. Ooh, fire. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I don't know if there's a back room. You see a door down there. I don't know if there's a back room. But I ain't going to go find out. I don't want to get any more fights that I don't need to. Let's just rest up real quick, super quick. Actually, now that we've got Vincent, it's probably a good idea if I duck outside and save Dusk Game. Rule number 1. So we are going to be hoofing as fast as we can to try and finish Disc 1 tonight. I don't think it's going to happen, personally. My gut feeling says that I'm not going to get through to the end of Disc 1 tonight. Sadly. I definitely will Sunday night. Let's just see how we go. Now we're going to run out here. We run all the way up to Mount Nibel. Right, I probably could have just saved on this world map. Heaps of winding paths, heaps of enemies. Get a few level ups. I thought I could do something with these silly creatures. Oh, that was ages ago. I think I could steal something from them. I haven't missed any enemy skills that I want. So I don't have to worry about that. They just look very similar to the same ones that were out in the forests. Possibly around Guganga. Anyway, we'll save some MP for when we actually need it. How good was that last stream? There's some top stuff. Getting through the Cave of the Gi. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, what did that say? Alright. We're at like 26,000 gil, which is awesome, because sometime this evening, or Sunday evening, we are going to be heading back to the Gold Saucer, and if we've got 30,000 gil, we can buy a lifetime pass. And that saves the hassle of paying too much money. Too much. Like 3,000 every time we go there. So we just picked up the Rune Blade. What's my... I got 4 doubles. It goes to 4 singles, but it's got double materia growth. And I had nothing that needed to be combined. So we are laughing all the way to the bank with that weapon. And strip that old one. And, well, it's already stripped. But we are definitely selling that. That Rune Blade is nice. Look at it. It even looks sexy. 255. Not a bad hit. Now, I wonder if it does it this time, because I haven't noticed with multiple enemies. Okay, so, yeah, so it bounces out to other enemies. Nice. It does 1 big hit and 2 smaller hits. And I'm pretty sure from there, our limit breaks just keep hitting more and more with Cloud, at least. Because I know you build right up to the Omni Slash, which is like, it's either 8 or 9 hits. It's just a thing of beauty. How did Cloud get so wounded? He's lost like half his HP. What in the bells is going on there? Let's just burn some of them. So potions at this point of the game are more or less just rubbish. They're not going to do anything for us. Take all these little windy paths. Oh, can I go up there? I can. But I can't go anywhere else. So, go around here. Do the old windy road round the back. And go get that other treasure chest. So I'm going fairly rapid, not rapid pace, but I'm going fairly hard on the streaming at the moment. 6 hours a week will not be sustained long term. I'm not that kind of full-time streamer, or any sort of full-time streamer. It's just purely my love of this game that's got me going. And once I'm done with this, I will, I think, continue regular streaming, just not at 6 hours a week. That's a lot. That's a lot. It'll probably be more like 4 hours a week. I am going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake when it comes out. Hopefully, I'm going to take a week off work, just play straight, see how far through it I can get. I don't think I'll beat it in a week. Doesn't seem like enough time. This lay flat attack really, it stings. These things look like praying mantises, so I'd say it stings is a good description, rather than, yeah, it hurts. It's just like, they're giving them a shock. Shot to the heart. But then after this, some Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't know exactly what I'm going to play. I have tons of stuff. Always open to suggestion. Anything. PC, old, new, console, any console. Ooh, poison. Poison! The plus beret. We're going to need a bit of a cure. Might only need a cure 1. Twice. Thrice. What's that? 15. Yeah. Economics. Alright, so now into the run. Nothing thrilling going on here. It's simply transport. Wasting time transporting. Fighting heaps of these things. But that's okay. Because every few I get levels up. apologies, my attention is on my phone because I'm playing with a new application, which I should be hopefully writing an article / review on over the next couple of weeks, I'd say. Speaking of articles and reviews, if you haven't checked out playtopia.com.au, you definitely should. Nick Bate, the man, he's done a great review. He's done an opinion piece on Fortnite Season 2 and why players should return to try the game again if they haven't played in a while. And he's most recently gone down to Sydney and done a media event for a new audio headphone company down there, and you should certainly check out that review because they're awesome. Awesome headphones, they look sexy, they got really good stands, they're nice quality, and yeah, check out some of Nick's articles on playtopia.com.au. On the website, I don't need to say it all the time, you'll figure it out. You're watching the channel, there's streamer links, URLs everywhere, you'll get it. At least these things don't hit anywhere near as hard. They do about a third of the damage that the praying mantises do. Unless they hit you with lightning, of course. Blade beam. Destroy it. Thank you, Cloud. That's what we want. More death and destruction from limit breaks. And more leveling up. Hard leveling up. Good little like synth and bass background. The thing looks like a reverse roller coaster. Who would build a bridge that way? We don't want to go down these pipes yet, because that's a surefire way to get yourself hurt. So we go down here and knock that down. And do we go over here yet? It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I think we'll go out this way. Around the reactor. Before we keep going ahead, let's go sideways a bit more, hey? We've seen these things before, definitely, as well. They're just tougher around here. Oh, stare down, huh? Put her straight down on the ground. Didn't hurt her, though. I'm curious if she still attacks, though, because they've all just taken a stare down. Oh, yeah, they still attack. That's good. It means we'll still win. And like, a perverted face hugger from behind, and they're stealing tiny bits of health. 50 health is not enough to steal when you take 500 damage hits. Yeesh. Keep giving me that XP, keep giving me that gil. That's what it's all about. Heal Cloud. Now this isn't actually where the story goes and takes us, but I think there's something in here that we want. Back into Reactor City. Yet another reactor. So anyone who hasn't played this game before and hasn't been watching the other parts of the stream will not know that this is where Tifa got injured, and where Sephiroth came, and where Genova was. But is there anything here? Is there anything here at all? Because I can't get through the door. There's nowhere else to go. Interesting. Can't go anywhere here. I don't even know if there's random encounters in this room, or if I'm just super lucky that I haven't hit anything. Oh no. Get off. Nope, nothing up there. Or is there? I'm holding up that way. Nah, I came back way too quick. Oh, get off the chain. I love how the main entrance to the reactor puts you straight on like this skinny, tiny pipe that anyone could just reasonably and quite easily fall off of. Here we go. Here's something. That's a... Wait, what? Why would you build all that? Why would you even build and texture all that into the game if... Well, I guess it was used earlier under a different light, so it's okay that it's there, but why would you build the path going around the back if there's nothing there? And I don't think there's anything there. No, that didn't hurt. Didn't hurt. Sorry, bro. There's definitely something back here, somewhere. It's too sus. Far too sus to not have something there. Those enemies look cool. The ball and chain, like the exposed heart, almost look like robotic or demonic. That's a cool looking enemy. Alright, we're going for another run. Don't you worry, I'm getting just as sick of these random encounters as you are. Can I can't get up there. I want to go towards the white light. No? It makes it really hard to... Whoa! What is this thing? That's a big bird. That's like boss size bird. Doesn't hit all that hard though. Zoo feels fury. Zoo feels dead. Yeah, we are, you know. Can I walk up here somewhere? I'll do one more lap around the bottom and then I'm just going to give up. I'm sure there's a materia here that I can pick up, but it's not a unique one. It's a copy of something I've already got. And to be honest, I'm already holding so many materia that my characters can't use it all anyway. So in the interest of time, I think we're just going to move along. I could have used her second limit break to heal my party. But then, well, she didn't do the killing blow anyway. What good are you, Yuffie? Not impressed. Not impressed at all. A roller coaster of emotions with this stream. On one hand, we get some awesome stuff, like beating Lost Number that easy. Whoa, so good. On the other hand, we've had all these fights. I think the faster we go through the story and the less random encounters we do, the happier I'll be. Can I walk? Oh, just let me see if I can walk out the bottom of the screen, you filthy animal. Everyone in first. Get your attacks in before the enemy does. I want Yuffie to attack the thing at the back so Barrett might destroy it. Grenade bomb! Come on. Oh, it's going to hit them both. Hit them both, hit them both. Double 2. If anyone knows the mechanics of this game better than I do, maybe you can confirm or deny that that counts as 2 Well, I found the trail. I found it. It's alright. Don't have to walk around the back of the reactor for a 6th time. I hope that counts as 2 deaths by from Barrett's limit break. Because that just makes me all the more closer to... Ooh. That just puts me all the more closer to his next limit break. Now I feel like we're on the track of something good. We're going the right way. I'm getting retweets from the man. Oh, 5 of these things. They all attack Cloud, which that one didn't. You're going to have to do something drastic here. Can I... Is Aqualung going to hit everything? Let's see what happens. Because if Aqualung hits all 4, I'll be very happy. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to heal Cloud next round. That's got to hit all 4. Big damage. Damn, that thing's powerful. Nice. Summon with a level up. Still going to have to heal Cloud, but now I can do it with Cure 1 instead of 2. Good enough. Now we're on the track to something special. Yeah, it's the Materia Fountain. It's just the backside of it. Got it. Got the Elemental. Let's get out of dodge. What's up here? Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. How do I get to it? Oh, dirt. Sniper CR. Sounds cool, but it's a Vincent weapon. And we know about Vincent, don't we? He's just not that good. Hey, 2 viewers. Howdy team. Thanks for joining in, listen to me babble. Feel free to say hi in chat, message me, interact and talk. I am watching chat at the same time as I'm playing. And actually supposed to be live on 3 platforms. So YouTube, Twitter, and YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. But Twitch is terrible. And my channel broke like the 2nd stream in, and Twitch support do not understand the issue to try and fix it. He was an emo hero, man. I think you dropped out for a while before when I was talking all about him, but I got Vincent. I got Vincent out of the basement. I've talked about some of his side games and how much, like, I think he's an awesome character, but not to use in this game. Because his limit breaks just absolutely hinder you. Haha, researching articles. You missed my plug of your articles as well, mate. Just telling everyone who might possibly come across this recording later in life about your articles and where to find them. Go and read them. Alright, now we're back. We've dropped the ladder. We're going back up. Now we've got to go down these pipes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, more random encounters. Now this thing we want. This big green dragon. We want this guy. Although we would want him if I had the steel materia. Because he can steal awesome armor called gold armlets off this dragon. So we're just going to wipe this guy out, and then we're going to refit some materia so that we can steal. That's disappointing. They also hurt, these dragons. Hopefully Cloud can just finish him off. Oh yeah, that's right. Plenty of articles, plenty of streams, plenty of plugs. It'll be good. Tomorrow night's going to be mad, man. It's going to be... Well, not tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be good to get together, have a bit of a chat. I got some cool ideas. I think you got some cool ideas. And we're just going to throw the ideas around. Look at some stuff online, write some stuff down on paper, come up with some plans, and figure out where we're going to go. We're going to take this almighty train. Oh, I learned flamethrower. Cool. I think I missed flamethrower on an enemy skill materia much earlier on. I've got it on one and not the other. But now I've got it on both, so excellent. Ha. Let's say one veteran editor and an ideas man. I'm the ideas man. Cloud copped a battering. Absolute battering. So let's fix that. We're going to go magic. Cure. Cloud. Good enough. Now, equip. What's fairy ring? Poison. Yeah, nullifies fire. That's what we want. Now we're going to have a look at some materia for Barret. So down here, we want... Well, this is going to be a tough one. Let's get rid of that all. And Titan for now. Put that all and restore because we want... Elemental? Adds materia element to equipped armor. Yeah, so we want elemental with this fire on our armor. That way if I get hit with a fire attack, it doesn't hurt me as much. Because now Cloud is resistant to them. So awesome, good times there. And we'll leave that all off and we'll chuck steel on. And now we want to run around and find another dragon. More dragons is what we need. Dragon? Samantha? No, dragon. Not dragons. I'm just going to aqualung these things out because I'm really sick of dealing with hundreds and hundreds of them. They're bloody everywhere, these grasshoppers. Just attack. Do it. Do the move. Oof. 5 in 1. Get out of here. That is worth it. Like, whatever it is, like 34 MP. That is worth killing all those things at once. So we're going to take pipe number 2 and get plopped out here to get a power soul. And we're not going to run into the Materia Keeper, which is that giant scorpion looking thing just there. Because that would be... Well, we just don't want to. And this is why we dropped the ladder. So now we can get back up the ladder and come back down the pipes again. So we can get the other thing that we want. I kind of want to... I need this armor. So I need a dragon. Give me the dragon. That's not a dragon. I don't even know what effect this stare down does. Like, it drops them to their knees. Maybe that's what it is. Like, the stare down makes them stare down. And like, look at the floor. Everybody get on your knees now. They're just really odd, alien looking bank robbers. Really. It's like Starship Troopers and Point Break had a weird alien baby. But they are definite pay dirt when it comes to getting XP. So I don't mind. Alright, let's just go get this other item and hope that we can find some green dragons further down here. Alright, another all materia. Happy times, good days. Just going to run around a bit. See if I can find a dragon to attack me. Any dragons? Hello? Hello, is this thing on? Where are the green dragons? There we go. There he is. Yuffie can attack. Barrett can steal. Oh, of course he doesn't hit me with fire now that I'm, resilient to fire attacks. Steal. Gold armor. Excellent. Now we're gonna... Oh! Where'd I get Clim Hazard from? Amazing. Cloud is just building limit breaks like nobody's business. That's it. One in the guts. Straight up. Oof. See that, Nick? See that? 2,000 damage in a hit. Why? Why would you breathe fire on the only person who's not resilient to it? Alright, that's one gold armlet. Equip. It's going to be Cloud. Big defense boost. Does Yuffie need anything? No, she's got a silver armlet. Silver armlet. Alright, how are they looking? I'm basically just going to be draining Barrett's MP, doing heals. I'll find 2 more gold armlets, and I think I'll use a tent at the save point and go into this Materia Keeper. That's the big scorpion there. And that will complete Mount Nibel. That's rough. Now, halfway through tonight's stream, and I am like nowhere near through as far as I thought I would be. Ah, good lord. Aqualung. Get rid of these things. Pain in the butt. I just don't like the grasshoppers because they just take every little hit. Oh, that was 60. Proved me wrong straight away. Yeah, 116, 120 every time. And there's 3 of them. That's just far, far, far too much HP to be given away every damn fight. Where did my enemy skill go? Why did I not Aqualung them? Oh, now she's going to do it. So they got 2 attack turns. They got 10 attacks in before I got 1. You can go to hell and you die. Give me my damn experience. Yeah, healing, healing, healing. Healing, healing, healing. I made you out of clay. Come on, I just want my gold armlets. Come on, come on. Give me that sweet, sweet armor. Or, an enemy. Something to kill. It's a alien. So, what are we doing after this? After we do eventually get out of this cave, once and for all, we're gonna go to Rocket Town, which is kind of cool. It's a couple of quick little mini boss fights. We get a new character, the last character we're gonna get in the game, which is Sid, and we're gonna little mini boss, and then we're gonna get the aeroplane, I believe, which it doesn't fly. We take an aeroplane that crashes and we use it as a boat to go around the ocean. And then from there we go to the Gold Saucer. Now, Gold Saucer round 2 is pretty much all exposition. I think there's 1 fight, and it doesn't actually matter if you win or not, because if you fail, then it's like a battle arena thing. So you can fail, you don't actually die. You just don't win as good a prize. Aqualung. Now 2 people trying to cast it. First in, best dressed. So Rocket Town, mostly exposition. Gold Saucer, all exposition. And then it's Temple of the Ancients. that is a bigger piece. Alright, I'm going to give it one more random encounter. And then I'm done trying to get better armor. And go to hell. If the next random encounter isn't a dragon, then we're just going straight for the boss. I ain't scared of no boss this time. Rip the last one's head off. I'll rip this one's head off too. Oh, the camera pan looks good. No, it doesn't. It's bad. All bad. It's not a dragon. Christmas is cancelled. Alright. I don't think there's anything special about fighting the Materia Keeper, really. It's got a thing that we want to learn. It's got an enemy skill, which is going to come in super duper handy. So that's why we've got 2 enemy skills materials that we just keep on all the time. I've got no interest in building them up to gain every enemy skill that's possible to learn. I don't even know how many enemy skills there are possible to learn or where to get them all. But I'm getting the key ones that are going to make our adventure all that more cooler. It's going to make it a little bit easier, definitely more exciting. And what are we going to do? I'm pretty sure this big boy is actually, he doesn't like being poisoned. No one does, really. We're going to save here, but we're actually going to use a tent. We've only got 3. Now, do I want to do this? We're at 13. No, I don't. Tents are pretty useful. So before I do that, let's magic everyone up to full health. We'll just use cure 1. Yep, that's fine. We're just going to use our ethers. 1 for you, 1 for you. 1 for you? Yeah, 1 for you. We'll get away with it. Rule number 1 of JRPG, save the game everywhere you can. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I actually have to press a button, not just walk into him. What kind of giant scorpion are you, you damn thing? So first up, Barrett can just attack. And Yuffie is going to do Big Guard to save our ass. And Cloud is going to do Bio too, to poison him. Everything loves being poisoned. I really want to do a summon, but then I don't. Oh, that's a lie. Yes, I do. I'm doing Odin. Just simply because I can. And he's awesome. He's on a horse with 6 legs. However, I'm not going to use Ifrit. So, this thing, Materia Keeper, actually likes fire. So if you burn it, it will heal it. So while Barrett has my fire materia, I'm not going to use it. I paired it with elemental on my armor, so that if it uses fire, I become resilient. Yeah, okay, 1,000 damage, that's alright. How big is this guy? I have no idea. I don't know how tough this one is. I do know that it has a big bad attack called Trine that I want it to use. It's not really getting many. It's using this big horn and just like trying to stab me. Less stabby, more Trine. I'm just going to calm it down for a little minute here. Just do some of these little physical attacks. Rile it up. Probably chuck up another Big Guard. Keep myself safe. And that's really it. Poison it. Keep your guard up. Try and get it to attack you with Trine. Those roll of the dice, really. RNG, what it's going to attack with. It's going to cure itself. And that's it. Just hammer away. Until it casts Trine, and my team actually learn it, or at least one person learns it, I'm not going to put any effort into trying to kill it. Here we go. Learn. That's does it hit everyone, or just Yuffie? No, hit everyone. Learnt. Okay. Time to destroy. after a quick heal. A cure 2 on my team. And then... I wonder. I don't know, Cloud's got a limit break. That'll do the job. It's got to be... it's got to be at least 3,000 damage down. I imagine it's probably got about 7. There goes another 2. So 5. Yeah, we're still in a good position. It doesn't attack all that hard. And Yuffie's got a limit break now, which we haven't seen yet. So every limit break level... Oh, Cloud killed it first. Oh, well. I can't complain too much. Every new limit break that we unlock with Yuffie is one that I've never seen before. Because this is the first time I've ever used Yuffie throughout the game. So definitely going to pick that bad boy up. So this is the counter materia that just dropped. We're going to go straight over to Cloud. Because he's already got the cover materia and HP plus. Now we want to get that... I probably don't want to take life off him. I'll put that back. Enemy skill, manipulate. Oh, he's a bit short on materia slots. I might have to bench Ifrit. Might. No, I'm actually going to bench life. Just for the moment. I haven't had anyone die in a long time. We're going to put counter attack on. So now he's got more HP. And he's got cover, which is leveled up. So he's got a 40% chance of covering one of his teammates that gets attacked. And when he does, he counter-attacks now. On top of that, he's still long range. So we put him in the back row of combat. And yeah, good times. It means he only takes half damage, but he does full damage. What's that little cave? I don't remember seeing those two. Where are we? We are somewhere. Where am I going? Oh, I want to go to Rocket Town. Oh, my buggy's trapped over there. See ya, buggy. I don't think anything's up in that canyon. I have to run around this hill. Now we're going to get to see Yuffie's limit break on a wolf that's behind us. Only problem with using everyone in the back row is... Oh, it hits both at once. The land scraper. What's she going to do? Yeah, nice. It's like a quake. Oh, it actually brings the earth up under them. 500 each. That's a really good limit break. That's a lot stronger than I was expecting from her. I don't know where Yuffie became my weakest hit and my lowest HP. And she's actually fallen behind in the leveling as well. Which is crazy. It doesn't make sense because when we picked her up, she was... the strongest in the party. Never mind. Let's press on. It's another green... No, it's not a green dragon. It's a... I don't know. It's a dwarf green dragon with a goiter. Thing needs to see a doctor. Got some swelling on your face there, buddy. Attack from both sides also doesn't help. Like the back attack, it does nothing for our front and back row mechanics. But them's the breaks. We should get to Rocket Town before we get attacked too much more. So I don't really want to use any MP and heal and all that sort of thing. We're just going to go and heal up when we get there. We'll have a rest in an inn, I assume. Come on, you can do it. So this is Rocket Town. It's a little town with a big rocket, if you know what I mean. What's that? That's a rocket, Cloud. Covered in a suspicious coating of moss. A rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. Right. Ooh, what's this person got to say? Better ask the captain about this town. He's the one in charge of it. Captain? Who's the captain? The captain was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in their space program. He was going to be the world's first astronaut, but there was an accident. Ever since then, he's been wasting his life away here, dreaming about going into outer space. Did you see a man with a black cape? Man with a black cape? Nope, never seen him. Thank you, kind citizen. Let's stop in at all the shops. Let's hit the weapon shop first. Now, what do we got that we can offload? Not sure if we need Kate Sith anytime real soon. In fact, I don't know any of the other characters and what we might need, but I know we can sell the Butterfly Edge for 1400. We don't have any specific Vincent side quests, so I'm going to sell that. Silver Armlet, you're out. Fairy Ring, no, that's amazing. The Plus Beret, yeah, we've already done Red's side quests. He's done. Enemy Launcher, you can go. Ooh, the Fairy Tail, what's that, 1250 in the Wiser Stuff. I'll get rid of the Fairy Tail. Obviously the less impressive. Platinum Fist is 1350. Power Soul 210. Alright, Platinum Fist is gone. I'm just going to ditch the Black Megaphone anyway, because be damn good, Kate Sith. What can I buy? Gold armlets. I'm going to buy two. Waste $4,000 because I couldn't find any damn green dragons. But now, I get a little bit of that back. Gold armlet for you. Gold armlet for you. Talk to Mr. Clerk again. Looks like he's got like a Tommy gun or a shotgun or something like laying across the desk. This damn town is hostile, I tells you. What did I take off? 2 silver armlets. Something I never really understood is why there's certain weapons that you can't sell. It's like you can't sell most of the characters' starting weapons, but you can sell some of them. One of the many mysteries. Is it real or fake? Buddy, you don't know art. It's all fake. Shanghaian, 100 gil per night. Yes, please. Good sir. I'm down with that. It takes care of all our health issues. Anything good up here? What's upstairs? Can I steal anything? Anything to raid? There's bedroom after bedroom after bedroom. There's bedrooms you can't even get into. Oh no, doors along here. A lot of toilets in this town. Most of the towns, they don't make specific bathrooms in the houses, but this one they do. Hello, gentlemen. A drink will ease your heart. I don't think so. Would you like something to drink? No. Had enough exposition for the night. This is not critical to the story. Try and get into the bathroom. The one bathroom that's occupied. I'm just going to step outside and save. We've come a ways. There we are. We're 12 and a half hours into this thing. More to come. Let's get a move on. Rocket Town's pretty boring. There's not much going on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't have an exit, a barrier, or a time. But I have a feeling that I need one later on. Now buy time. Almost certain I need that time to make a fight easier later on. All Grams does is gaze at that rocket all day long. I'm going to go talk to that man. There's like nothing to raid at all. Where's the door? Get me out of here. So we're going to go talk to Grams. This used to be a Shinra base where they launched rockets. You saw the leaning rocket, right? That's Shinra number 26. I've never gotten off the ground though. It never got off the ground. Let's talk to him again. It just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. Want to look at the rocket with me? I do. You might notice that Gramps sounds a lot like a discount Herbert the Pervert. Okay, cool. We looked at the rusty rocket. I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's a kind of hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Why, Yoshiyuki? I wish you'd take care of it and use it. So many things don't make sense about that. If Gramps just looks at the... Ooh, that's going to reduce my materia. That's a lot more powerful. I don't know if I can do that. It's Cloud's materia. I can't do 2 less. On Cloud, they get rid of Ifrit and Manipulate. Although I don't actually need Manipulate right now. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Probably don't even need Bio. Not yet. I might. Ooh. I'm going to drop Ifrit as well. Damn it to hell. I'm not selling that Rune Blade. That's too damn good. Alright, righto. Leave the 2 blank slots. Nice. Put our long range and our cover back in there. So Gramps has given me the sword. But what? So if he's just standing up looking at the rocket all day, why does it still amaze him? Oh, here he is. The tiny Bronco. That's our plane. It just doesn't know it yet. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Cloud, let's steal it. I love stealing from Shinra. May I help you? Nope. We're just looking at it. If you'd like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shira. And what are your names? I'm Cloud. I'm Yuffie. I'm Barret of Avalanche. Fool? So you're not with Shinra. I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. There's no verbal way to express what Cloud just said. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus. Everyone morphed back into me. It's like the Matrix. Kind of gross. Oh yeah, a drill arm you say. It's got to be for Barret. Nah, not better than what I got. There's another gun. Another. Oh, that's a ship model. I think that's a model of a spacecraft. One last house. Exposition. Not even exposition. Now, oh, here we go. Something. Power source. Gotta use that source. 1 power source to raise strength. That can go to Yuffie, because she needs to be a little bit stronger. Alright, rocket. Rocket Town should not take very long. I do need to move along. So let's get this done. We gotta fight Palmer. Palmer is the Weasley little accountant from the Shinra building when all the poo-poo was going down at the beginning of the game. He's like the little fairy. I can't remember what voice I put on for him. Probably something similar to what I use for Bugenhagen. Here he is, Sid. Sid's also the man, and he's really the only character I think that's gone across multiple Final Fantasy games. I think he's in like Final Fantasy 3, 4, 5. We heard the captain was here. A captain? I'm the captain. Captain Sid. Oddly enough, it's the same character but different. They use the Sid name in a whole bunch of Final Fantasies, but I think in Final Fantasy 3 he's like an old man or an old wizard or something. What's he saying? Now it's the Marco Company. Now it's a Marco Company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. He's talking about Shinra Inc. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. Arrested Development. And finally, we got to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because of that dumbass Shira, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. Wow, settle down. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up. Damn them! Then it was all over once they found out Marco Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero. My dream was just a financial number for them. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. Why are you in it then, man? At this rate, I don't know which will be first, this thing falling over or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. Let's hope he's nothing like Trump. Oh, okay, you're done? Cool, I can walk around. Fair enough. Is that it? He's calmed down again now. What do you want? Can we borrow the Bronco? You out of your damn mind? That's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. It looks like the rocket is your most cherished possession, mate. If you're in it all day, every day. What's our last option? Is Rufus coming? Yeah. There must be news about restarting the space program. A young president, that's what we needed. He still has dreams too. I don't think so. Somehow I noticed about the Final Fantasy VII remake demo is scenes like this, where you just spend 15 seconds climbing down a ladder, don't exist. Because you can just hold a button and you like just slide real quick. Just like put your feet to the side and hold on, and he just drops down. Lets that blubber fly. Alright, let's go see if we can make heads or tails of this. Excuse me, Cloud. Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh. Luckily, here he is to berate another female in this game. There, we got guests. Get some tea. Damn. I've said this half the streams I've been doing of this game, but if you've never played Final Fantasy VII through and read the dialogue, it is terrible. Against, like, I don't know, they sort of belittle women, or they're dicks to women. Yeah, it's not real good. There's a lot of stuff that they need to fix up in the remake. In fact, in the first or second stream, when I busted in the front door of the Shinra building, if you go through the back way and sneak up the stairs, you get all sorts of stuff. Like, they refer to Tifa as boobs, and I think Barrett calls Cloud a retard. And look, now Sid's like, get your ass into gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon would get tired waiting around for your ass. They're like, come on, man, she's your assistant. Being careful is good, but no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over. But, foreshadowing, you know it's going to break. You absolutely know that oxygen tank gonna break. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We are so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra number 26. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is lift off. Ho ho ho, yeah! Leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. Few what? A few years? A few light years? If you're about to take off in a rocket, man, you're not coming back real soon. Unless the whole crew are going with you. In which case, I can't help but think, if this is the first rocket to go into outer space, what happened to the very first rocket to go into outer space in humanity? Did it explode? I have a feeling it exploded. Engine pressure rising.
Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown.
Finally. What happened?
Sid, we have an emergency in the station. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket.
What? Who is the little...
I don't know.
Activating the intercom. In the engine section. Oh, Shira.
Hey, goddammit. Who's still in there?
It's Shira, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch.
Sure. What are you still doing in there?
Just wants to test the oxygen tank, Sid. He's just yelling and screaming at it the whole time. And what is her deal? She's just like, if I can... There's not even a proven problem with this spaceship. But she's willing to die to make sure that she fixes it. Or she's willing to die to make sure that she completes the safety check. What in the hell? And who else is around? Who's controlling this launch? Obviously, I'm no astronaut myself. I've never been to NASA, personally. But, I don't know, I'd like to think, sure, there's a lot of preparation. But I don't know if stopping a preparation will set you back 6 months. And even if it did, 6 months is like, as long as it's like, no, we'll still go ahead. We shut it down right now. Rocket will be perfectly fine. It'll just sit here, ready and waiting. Just turn the engines off. 6 months, that's cool. You saved a life. He doesn't. He leaves it until... I think it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Sid, what are you doing? The engine actually starts to ignite before he shuts it down. The reason that rocket is on a lean, and they call the place Rocket Town, which I don't know what it was called prior to this. Like, that's how the name got its town. What was it before that? Where was Shinra shipping the parts? It's like, just send this to unknown town that we're building a rocket in at some postcode. Ridiculous. Ridiculous part of the story. Anyway, that rocket's on a lean because it's Sid. He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was cancelled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. No, it's not. It's his fault. That all may still have happened, but the rocket would be perfectly usable and not on a lean. He could have saved up and just launched him damn self if it wasn't on a lean. But it's on a lean because he waited until the engines ignited. That's my rant. Oh, it's Palmer. Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? This guy's got a real attitude problem for someone who wants him to start a space program again. Good for nothing, fat. Exactly, don't say fat. I mean, there's plenty of worse things in video games. Plenty of worse things in this video game. But it's 2020, man. These are just things that, you know, the remake have to sort out. Oh, Palmer doesn't recognize us. He just wants his tea.